guys, what is up? My name is Andy. Welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're going to be checking out some brand new, a potential possibility for the new Star Wars Resurgence video game story, as well as some new crew members we're going to be seeing in the game. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys to check out the article for yourselves. I read it prior and I thought this was quite interesting. I want to share it with you guys. The date for me right now as it stands is currently the 8th of May, so we're only like maybe just over 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, roughly around 2 weeks from seeing the full release of the brand new Star Trek Resurgence video game, which I'm really pumped up for. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, to stay tuned with all things Star Trek. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't already. It really helps us a lot with the algorithm. And leave a comment down below. Let me know how excited you guys are for this brand new release, for this brand new Star Trek video game. It has been an absolute minute since we've seen a Star Trek game of any kind in recent times. So this is going to be very, very exciting. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop on straight into today's video. So today I'm going to be showing you and sharing with you guys an article I found on Shack News. Shout out to Shack News. I'll leave a description down below which I thought was quite interesting. I believe this article was written by U.S.S Majaya. If I pronounce that name, I'm incredibly sorry, lads. And also, in my last video, I was reading through the comments, and I noticed somebody said I speak too fast. I need to slow my delivery. I 100% agree. I'm a fast speaker. I'm a fast talker. I'm sorry. My brain's a bit scuffed these days. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I want to try my best to, keep it cool, keep it slow, keep it nice. Not too slow, of course. But yeah, if I speak fast, it's because I'm excited. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop on straight into this article. So as you guys can see, Star Trek Resurgence introduces series fans to a memorable new crew. So I'm really excited to see some new characters implemented into this game, as well as some classic characters like Riker, as well as Spock, which I think is going to be quite exciting. So if you don't know, I believe this game takes place, I believe 1 year after the events of Star Trek and Nemesis. So we're going to be seeing a period of time in Star Trek where we haven't necessarily seen before. So we get Star Trek Resurgence has one key aspect of the series nailed down, and that's crew chemistry. Shack News takes one more look at this dramatic labs title ahead of its release later this month. So shout out to U.S.S Majaya. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. And obviously, shout out to Shack News too. I'll leave this link down below in the description too, so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Star Trek has followed several different ship captains across many different series. What started with James T. Kirk soon gave way to Jean-Luc Picard, Benjamin Sisko, Catherine Janeway, and a slew of other memorable leaders. The key component to a successful Star Trek project is often the crew. A show and the stories within it are usually as good as the show's crew. That's a principle that the team at Dramatic Labs appears to be taking with the upcoming Star Trek Resurgence. See, that's incredibly like that's facts, bro. That's just facts, bro. If you have a good crew and good actors portraying good characters within that crew, within the bridge, you're gonna have a perfect show. Like, it's impossible to go wrong, bro. It's impossible to go wrong. Shack News had the opportunity to take on an early look at this upcoming adventure from this studio of former Telltale developers. Those who remember our hands-on preview from last year have a general idea of the game's story. There are civilizations on the brink of war, and it's up to the crew of the U.S.S Resolute to find out what's happening, how to prevent it, and who's moving these figurative chess pieces behind the scenes. However, that was just one piece of Resurgence's formula on display. To get an idea of what lies ahead, Shack News started this story from the beginning. Our most recent playthrough introduced us more intimately to the game's two key characters. First Officer Jara Rydek in Lower Decks, not to be confused with those Lower Decks, Petty Officer Carter Diaz. So here we have a little quick snapshot or screenshot of the game. But I believe this is from a pre-release. Like, this isn't going to be. I don't believe this is going to be the final outcome of the game that we'll see officially and publicly released. But the graphics and the visuals, and I think everything about this game in terms of how it looks is quite promising. I haven't watched too much of it because I don't want to spoil it too much for myself. But from what I've seen in terms of screenshots and snapshots, I think the game looks pretty promising, and it's going to be quite exciting for Star Trek fans, and I think fans of the video game world in general. As we continue on here, we see Rydek is about to begin her tour with the U.S.S Resolute and is meeting her fellow bridge crew for the first time. In grand Star Trek tradition, Rydek is a member of an alien race known as the Kobliads. I'm sorry if I get that wrong. As the Kobliads, and as such requires a steady supply of Duridium in order to keep her cell structure stable, which becomes a key character trait and a plot point down the road. Dramatic Labs retains much of its Telltale DNA is that a major component of Resurgence's gameplay involves making difficult choices and dealing with any effects that may have on relationships with other crew members. As the story goes along, players will learn more about individual bridge crew members and their backstories, which offer a general idea of how decision will ultimately affect how they view Rydek. The U.S.S Resolute is embarking on one of its first missions since a major tragedy affected Captain Solano, and it has had immense ramifications on the crew, how they see one another and how they see Rydex. So this will be quite exciting. So we're going to jump in straight into a point in time where it's like the ship has gone through hell, the crew's gone through hell, the captain's gone through hell. I'm assuming the ship has gone through a period of, you know, maintenance and repair, and we're going to be docking out, or we're going to be, you know, shipping out of dock, or we're going to be making our way out of dock, traveling back into the universe, trying to get a better understanding of what's happening with this potential war that's going to happen. I can't, I'm so excited, bro. I really hope the end sees all guns blazing, just like 500 ships into space in the universe, and everyone just going at it. I think it's going to be quite exciting, and I'm so pumped up. Let's continue on here. Let's not get too sidetracked here, lads. All right, here we go. Diaz's role in the story is a little less complex, as he's simply a petty officer helping to do the major legwork from the lower decks. Many of Resurgence's action scenes played out with him early on, as an energy storm threatened to devastate the Resolute. Players had to help clear the way through several quick-time events, but there were also a sequence that involved clearing a path back to a nearby hatch using a phaser. This is where it becomes a clear that there are 4 states in this game, and players should pay at least a little bit of attention to events playing out before them. So that's going to be quite exciting. There's also a video if you guys want to check it out. I have watched this. It's quite interesting. It's just the developers talking about the game, talking about what they want players to experience, and it's quite interesting, and it's quite enjoyable to speak or to hear the developers speak of this upcoming project. I touched on Dramatic Labs being filled with former Telltale developers, and that DNA is certainly present in Resurgence. While this game doesn't use that all Telltale signature X will remember this text, it instead opts for character portraits, and a colored highlight green, grey and red will correspond to how characters see either Rydeck or Diaz in the moment. A handy feature allows players to check the pause menu and see individual relationship entries, which will helpfully recap some of the players' choices that have led to a specific character's feelings towards them. Checkers will soon be able to experience the story of Star Trek Resurgence and witness a new chapter of the franchise unfold. It's set to come to PC via the Epic Games Store, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 23rd of May. This preview is based on a pre-release standalone copy of the game issued by the publisher Beautiful. So shout out to Ozzy Majaya, senior editor. I believe this came out on, let's see, the 5th of May, I think. Was it the 5th of May? Here we go, the 5th of May, 2023 at 8 AM. So it's quite a recent article, came out only a couple of days ago as of me making this video. It definitely does provide us an insight of to, you know, the 2 characters we'll be working with, and the 2 characters we'll be focusing on, as well as the potential storyline, the new crew members, as well as you know, the brief history of the U.S.S Resolute, which I believe is the primary ship we'll be seeing this game take place in, this game unfold. Let me know down below in the comment section down below how excited are you guys for this game. Are you excited? Are you pumped up? You think this is going to be like an absolute whack job? Do you think this is going to be a waste of time? Let me know down below in the comment section down below. Also, let me know who's your favorite captain of all time down below in the comment section down below. I always love to know, you know, when I'm meeting a new Star Trek fan, or if I'm talking to a person who enjoys Star Trek, my first question is always, who's your favorite captain of all time? Let me know down below. For me, it's probably got to be, you know, Captain Picard. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a debate. Come on now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm really pumped up with this Star Trek Resurgence video game. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post notifications so you guys will never ever miss a single future Star Trek release. Also, I should be uploading content for Star Trek Resurgence into the future on the channel. So if you guys want to stick around, make sure to subscribe. Smash the thumbs up button. It definitely helps us a lot with the algorithm. I'll leave a link in the description down below to this official Shack News article. So like I said again, Shack News. Shout out to Shack News. Absolutely beautiful article. Shout out to Ozzy Majaya providing us with this brand new information. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said before, have a good one. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. And like, subscribe, comment, and peace out.